Welcome, Cancer, to your mid-month reading for October. I hope your friends are doing great out there. Okay, let's look at a couple scenarios over here and see what's going on with beautiful Cancer. This message. Desires of skills, watching. Manifesting, waiting for your desires to come in. There's something diligently right now that you've been working on, really focusing. Looks like a lot of you have been really focused on some kind of new, either skill or new person. Something has gotten your attention where you're really paying attention. This is actually going to allow you to shift. A lot of you are actually traveling. You might even be moving to a new house, to a new city, new state, new country, however it is. Some of you are actually moving in with someone else and you're looking to see how that's going to work. Kind of like curious as what is your, like, kind of like what's your routine in the morning? If I get up and make coffee at 8 o'clock in the morning, are we going to stumble over each other? Right? Because I don't want to stumble over each other in the morning type of scenario, right? Unless we're doing things together. It does look like you do have someone who's resisting to change, or it could be yourself, so you're a little bit fearful. That's kind of what I was talking about, was could be like that kind of like stumbling in the morning, like I'm not sure how I'm going to make coffee. If you're making coffee, we don't even drink the same kind of coffee kind of scenario. But however it is, it looks like you're looking for some kind of justice and fairness when it comes to the situation. You are definitely watching a scenario very, very closely over here, Cancer, and you don't want, and it's because you don't want to change. You don't. You don't want the change, but you feel like you want the balance. Even though you're walking into a whole new world and you're dancing with the universe over here and you're like making a new chapter and a new life for yourself or a new situation, but you're saying, but I want to hold on to what I already have. I don't want that big of a change. Kind of reminds me of when people buy houses too. It's like, I'm used to having a 2-bedroom house, 2 bathrooms. I am not living in a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. You see what I mean? So it's like you're holding on to certain things that you don't want to let go of because you feel that it's already balanced and you already know what you want. That's your truth. You're standing in your own truth. You're saying, this is what I want. I've already worked hard here. I know I need other things, and I know there's other things coming. And I know I'm manifesting my dreams, and I'm looking out there for what I want and developing things, but I already know. So there's like no change. You're not going to change for this situation. And it could even be a love situation if you want to say so, right? I'm not changing for nobody. But I am who I am. Yeah, you're holding tight. Yeah. It also feels too that it's kind of like, and I'm not spending any more money than I'm used to spending. You're really putting down a lot of boundaries when you're looking at this situation over here, Cancer. You're saying, this is what I have. This is what I'm doing. In a lot of ways, that's very good, though, because you're being very frugal about the situation. If if you know you only, like, for instance, if you only have so much money, to buy a new car, a new house, whatever you're doing, but if you know that you only have so much money, you know that I'm not overspending that. I'm not spending more than what I have. Mm-hmm. And you're not going to give any power away either. So if it's not spending money, it's about power and control. I'm not giving my power away. I'm not giving my money away. No, because last time I did, it hurt a lot. So no. I've learned how to do this. It could even, I mean, even if it's love, you learned how much to give without allowing them to take too much away from you. So think of it that way. That's really what this is about, is how much I've learned. You have more self-respect. And you know what you're doing. Someone, though, I do feel is either jealous of the situation or might not like the situation. Someone might even be trying to get you to spend more money. If you're out getting, buying a car, they might, and you know what you have, they might be trying to, but this is really good car, you know what I mean? And really finagle you into buying or doing something outside of your comfort zone, which is making you try to change your mind about what it is you want at this time in the mid-month, but you need to hold strong because that's not right. Because no, that's where you're winning. Don't let someone, oh my gosh, the message here is don't let someone do something to go outside of your boundaries of what you're doing. They're trying to manipulate the situation. It says you don't need to do that because you're going to find what you're looking for. You're finding what you're looking for. So if you feel like I can't find what I'm looking for, maybe I'll just go ahead and do this. Don't do that. Because Spirit says you've already got yes, you're getting what you put into. It's coming. Don't be so quick to jump. Keep to your standards. You know what you want to have. And you've already got it marked down, but somebody's really trying to get you out of that comfort zone. It's kind of like Spirit saying, don't let them do that. It's going to hurt if you do that, and you already know that. Yeah, because it says gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. And could even be a vacation, because there is travel. Maybe you and your loved one, don't let them do that either. You will find what you need. Choosing your path, all is possible. Just keep looking. Keep looking, because you're going to come right across it. Don't let somebody else tell you what you need and what you don't need. I like that. I just feel like you're going to feel manipulated. You might feel like nothing's coming the way it is, so maybe I should just open up the pocketbook a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should, and Spirit's saying, no, just wait. It's kind of crazy because it's like, even if you did have to open up the pocketbook a little bit more, it's not much more. But what somebody's trying to make you do is literally going to imbalance you. Like, it's way too much. But you know that. If you were looking for a $20,000 car, they're trying to sell you a $30,000 car. But you might end up with a $22,000 car, and that's fine, right? That's fine. But 30 is like, come on. That's not what I was looking for. They're trying to talk you into something and confuse you. Don't get confused. Find ways to lighten up and don't take everything so seriously. Just relax. Relax. Don't let them get you all into a panic mode. Don't let them do anything to make you feel unstable about the situation. Live your life with both feet in. Commit to fully being there. See, that's it right there. That's it. You know what you need. Don't give your power away. Stop right now. Give your inner critic a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Speak up, speak out, and let your voice be heard loud and clear. And I like that one because that one feels like that's what it is here. I'm not doing that. Do you understand? I don't care. Great. That's great. That's a great deal. But that is not what I have. See, what they're going to tell you is something like, but that's a great deal. But it's like, but that's not what I want. You're making me overspend, or you're making me, get a house that has one bathroom. I don't want to share a bathroom with the children. I want my own. How many? I was like, raise our hands on that one, right? Yeah. So it's almost like it, but they're trying to make it like it's a great deal, but it's like, but it's not. Because it's not what I'm looking for, or it's too fucking expensive. You're making me overspend, and it's going to hurt me because then I'm going to be in the negative. You're going to make me have to, work extra, or I'm always going to have less than, because, if you're buying a car and it's more than that, the reason I'm seeing the car is because of this, my friends. Okay. That, and I think you got the, didn't you get the Chariot as well? Yeah. And the Chariot. But no, right? So instead of $200 a month, they all of a sudden it's $300 a month. I didn't really have $300 a month to pay, or I have to put more down. Now that's going to hurt my wallet. See, whatever it is, make sure that you're speaking up for yourself. I don't care if it's a love situation, a buying situation, a job situation. It doesn't matter. Just be careful. Man, I see so much manipulation around here, Cancer, where they're just going to be, and they're going to sound so smart, right? But that's their job, to sound smart. That's how they sell things. The wheeler dealer. Fast talker, dirty walker, wheeler dealer. Then ask them when you're done. Say, are you a Capricorn or a Gemini? Fast talker, dirty walker. Love is a beautiful journey, and you're on the right path. Okay? So just keep going strong. You know what you need. You know what you're supposed to do. A new adventure is coming your way. Get ready. And for some of you, it actually is love as well. Wow, I do like that. So, okay, my friends, until next time, good luck and be careful. Peace and love. And if you guys really like this video, hit that big old like button. And if you keep finding yourself coming back to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. That way you never miss a video. Till next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.